I messed this up. This is part 2. Vista Ridge Mall. I'm not sure if this is coming in or if this is going. It might be coming in, because see, it says August 9th. No, they just had it. August 9th, 2025. Isn't that beautiful? They're calling it the DEW Event Center event. So they're moving stuff out. They closed up the whole mall for this. They had this big one stop for all your event, weddings, and catering needs. Things I've never seen before, at least not close up. Isn't it cool? Isn't it amazing? So they had this big event. Isn't that pretty? They had cards. Robin, I don't want you to forget this. What is happening here? They closed up the mall for this event. It was $25 a person with a venue, food, and complete decor setup, everything. So you can hire them and have them do your wedding, and they bring all this stuff in. See, isn't that sweet? Welcome to our wedding. So you look and you see. This is massive. This room. Massive room. Massive wedding. Massive. These pillars that light. Massive event. It's beautiful. So look at this. Places to put food. This is like the whole wall. A massive, massive event they had. And these. These are high up. I don't know if you can see. But I'm 5'11". They're 4 feet higher. Fit for a king and a queen. Beautiful, right? Just to get an idea of the length of that place and what they had. Isn't it wonderful? And this is Dillard's. A store of some sort. We've moved. LensCrafters. They had a LensCrafters here. Doctor's appointments. Ophthalmologists. Escalator. Robin, I want you to remember this. You can get your nails done here. Relax Station, Texas. You'll find this interesting. Korean. Chair, acupressure massage. Notice of lockout. Commercial tenancy. The landlord owning these premises has changed the locks and other security devices because the tenant is delinquent on paying rent. The tenant's the tenant's representative may obtain a key to the premises on payment of past due rent by contacting the following individual during tenant's normal business hours. So Robin, what is happening here? The same. There are things he wants me to learn, to see, to understand. I don't think I'm understanding all of it. Jeeves Vending. So I'm making this video. Robin, remember this place. There's something here. There's so much more that I'm trying to show you. Thank you, Lord, for not giving up on trying to teach me. I understand that if something is not blessed, it will not happen. You know what else I heard him say? Robin, we could do that here, you know? All the things he's been revealing to me. So much. A school, a lingerie store, ministry after ministry. Robin, the rent is cheap, and yet it's not if you can't meet it. Remember, Robin, remember. Okay, here's what I remember working here. The phone would ring every morning when I'd come into work. I was the manager here, the head manager. The phone would ring and I would answer it, and I would have to punch in the previous day's sales, the dollar amount down to the penny. So I had to have been here early enough by a specific time to have done all the banking, counted through all the registers from the previous night to be sure everything was there, open up the safe, and yet at the same time try to get everything going. So when that phone rings, I would have to punch in that number amount. And if I didn't do that, if I missed it somehow, which you just don't miss it, if you miss it somehow, they guesstimate. And that's not good. You get chewed out by your boss, right? Because it could be higher or lower. During Christmas, the highest amount of money that my store made, we made $27,000, just a little over that in a week. And that was higher. The guy that owned these Wendy's, can't remember how many stores he had, like 15 or 20. This Wendy's made more in that week than any of the other stores. It was the highest dollar in a week out of any of his stores. And I'm talking about standalone stores. Matter of fact, there is a Wendy's across the road from here, a standalone store. And right next to it is a Chick-fil-A. And we did better than it. And there was a Chick-fil-A right here in our Wendy's. So literally, I had my own, as a manager, competition right across the street. A full-blown store, restaurant. And here, I had this little counter space. We had 2 registers. That was it. $27,000, 2 registers. And this was back when they had the Texas Double for 99 cents. It was the junior burger, these 2 little burgers with mustard on it. Too much mustard in most people's cases, but it was yummy. And the building size was right here. And you see straight back there, that is literally the sinks that I had. And there was a walk-in freezer. You can almost see the walk-in freezer right there. All the meat we had was in that walk-in freezer right there. And it was literally, the wall was right here. And it was covered, this section here, just where this brick wall was. That was it. And to get into it, you had to go in through the back. You had to go in through the back. Right around here. This door. Right here. If this one was sealed up and never used. Okay, so they needed the amount of money right then and there. Also, if you didn't open up for a day, there was a fine. I was told it was $5,000. If you didn't open your store, you were fined $5,000. And you had to be open when the mall was open. If the mall opened at 10, you opened at 10. If the mall closed at 9, you closed at 9. So, Robin, when you look back at this, and you hear me say, what is happening here? What is happening here? I need to find an elevator or take the stairs. Let's just take the stairs. You know what's a little frustrating right now in this moment? I'll show you this. Right now at this moment, I would like to speak in tongues and just say that, because I know my spirit, my soul, the spirit knows the answers to all this, but it's no good if I can't discern it, right? You can speak in tongues all day long, but if you have no idea what you're saying, there's no point. This is Zion Market, coming soon. So they're going to do something more up here. You should see the market downstairs. It's amazing. This is becoming a Korean mall. Bring the fresh of California to you, Zion Market. I wanted to show you the, maybe it's downstairs, I'm not sure. There's a salon that was fancy, like really fancy for men. A barbershop salon. We'll just go downstairs because I'm not sure where it's at. To the left. And there's an elevator down here. So there's really no air conditioning in here. It's hot. I'm not trying to rehash things. Maybe I'm just trying to give you time to think. A sporting goods store. What is it that lasts? What is it that perseveres during this? Like I said, I understand. If it's not blessed by Jesus, by God, by the Holy Spirit, then I understand your works are in vain. So let's figure this out. This place is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. It says love. She's getting her hair done. Blessed. This place is amazing. Look at it. She doesn't have the light on. I don't want to be annoying by them doing people's hair, but look at this. Look at how amazing. Committed to excellence. Look how amazing this place is.
How you doing?
Doing fine. See, committed to excellence. We don't want to bother them, okay? So let's just show the barbershop sign here. See? And they have a bunch of other stuff too, okay? We don't want to bother the people in here. But this place is amazing. Kids, a little boy getting a haircut. A man getting a haircut. This is a barbershop, a destination place. And next door, such a waste, right? California Nails Daily Spa. You know, the Spirit told me to come down and see. To see this. So there's an incredible spa. Okay, this was Macy's. This was Macy's. I'm sorry about the glare. It has 2 levels to it. There's a VisionWorks here. You know, they're by one of the big entrances and exits. You know, I could take a picture of this, but I don't even know if it would show up. just to see, just to see, just to see. Robin, what am I showing you here? What am I showing you here? Platinum Jewelers. They're that little kiosk downstairs. Who knows how many years they've been here? You know, there was one stop. Oh, sorry. He says, Robin, if you talk about it, you're going to have to show it. There was this one little store that I saw, and it looked like, it had a cat in it, like a cat sitter, like you could bring your cat here to cat sit or something. Do you know, I was here in May. And Robin, you'll remember May, right? I want you to remember. Oh, look, Freaky Friday's going to be showing a new one. It's funny, something I never thought I would see on a sign. Drugs are not permitted in any area of the Cinemark Theater. Sorry, I just... Oh, there's Tron Ares is coming out. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. My bad. Okay. And dogs are not permitted either. Just heads up, right? People are bringing their pets everywhere now. You know, when I was in Israel, there's the church where they say the manger is, and there's the camel's gate, and they had to make the door smaller and smaller and smaller because people kept bringing their animals into church. So, interesting time. Okay. Okay. So, we've already seen this side, and we've seen the tools. Okay, let's get to that Zion Market. Let's see what that's about. Okay, we're back down. So I don't know if I'll be able to talk in here because I'm just going to nonchalantly hold my phone like I'm talking. So, anyway, a hairstylist that's still here. And yet I think they just closed for the day if they were even open. I don't think they were open when I came in. There's a David's Bridal's hiring. I think that's outside the mall. You know, there's that song. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind. So, oh well, yeah. Where are we at? We're at the Zion Market Food Court. This is new. It's amazing. They have all this amazing food here. I say this, I've actually never eaten the food here, which probably sounds really rude. So, we'll keep going. in this place. I was so happy to see this come here. I was here one Sunday and there was a preacher who I did a video on it, who had all these, had these booklets that he was selling, teaching, or not selling, he was giving away, teaching of Jesus. Yeah, they have a there's air conditioning in here. I hear him say in the spirit, "Are you taking all this on?" He says, "Oh my God, where did you just go? Where did you just go, Robin?"
말하지, 전화하지.
I will tell you, what's stacked here is taller than me. And look at this. Look at this. Paris baguette.
Head south toward Vista Ridge Mall. Head north toward Vista Ridge Mall.
See all the incredible food they have here? How many different places? Zion Market. Do you know what I hear him say? I hear him say, choose. I hear this all the time now. Choose. And that still, soft voice. Choose. I choose God, and I give God all my choices. So many different foods that I have no idea what they taste like or what they are. I don't even know how to cook with them. But look at that. The varieties. I should go slower, but can you imagine? Can you fathom this place? All these different cuts of meat. Beef, cut so fine. Row after row after row. Spices, incredible spices. Korean barbecue. All these different things. You see pheasant, Cornish hen, duck. I'm sorry, I could go slower, but there's so much. It's incredible, this place. All the food they have here. It's wonderful. so much. Look. As they work. All this work they do. Marinated beef ribeye. Choose. 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 They don't have anything in these right now, but they've had all different kinds of marine life. Live flounder fillets, manila clams, Dungeness crab, flounder. I can feel the water, it's really cold. Just the air coming off of it. Isn't that amazing? That's wonderful. All the incredible food you can get here. Look, they have squid. Incredible food. Look at that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine all of this here? This just came up a year or two ago, a couple years. At least I only found it last year. He told me, Robin, I need to show you something. And he had me come here, and you know what I bought? It's the craziest thing. I was out of sesame oil. Sesame seed oil. He said, Robin, I know the perfect place for you to get sesame seed oil. It's the real thing. It's the real thing. I know where to get sesame seed oil. And it was on a day. It was very difficult and yet not. It was close. There is so much here. So much here. Sesame oil. Do you see this? All this seafood. All this food here. Do you see all of this? Look at this. How many different varieties? You see all this? And I can't even show it to you properly. This is the one he had me get. This is the one he had me buy. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, I know, right? He says sesame seed oil shouldn't be that expensive. But he said it's the real deal, honey, and it is good. Look at all this different soy sauces and marinades. So where were we going with this? Robin, I want you to remember No matter what, I want you to remember. I want you to remember. I may make things desolate. I may allow things to be destroyed. I may allow things to be gone, but oh, there's a Bible verse. Heaven and earth may disappear. All the ramen. Look at that. Heaven and earth. It's interesting. Heaven and earth may disappear, but His word will always remain. Remember this, it's important. And it may not make any sense right now, because you're struggling. But you'll see this one day, and you'll be glad. You'll be so glad of it. You'll be so glad of it. You'll be so thankful. And I am. I'm thankful to the Lord for everything. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. This was to have all been yours, and yet it is still. I love you, Lord. I have something I'll show you one day. It's a pair of underwear, and it's got a strawberry dipped in chocolate on it. To you all the glory. In the name of the Son, Jesus Christ, amen.